Hang on. Is that better? Hey! Now talk. Talk. Go on, Jay.
Hello, 1, 2.
Hey, we've got sound. We've got.
Yeah, this guy has a new kid and he's doomed. We've been telling him since day one.
Right. I think we're good. We're good.
Can you guys hear us yet?
Here we go. That's all. Yay! Right, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Welcome back to another episode of Codename Wired. It's been a while. And look, it wouldn't be one of my shows on my channel if I didn't fuck up straight away, right off the bat. Do you know, out of all these shows, only one show has actually gone alright. With no potatoes. Well, it's because I've had it, the way Romella's done the intro, it fades out into our chat screen. So I don't have to touch it. I just got to unmute and be ready for it. But thank you. You're in the, yep. Right. So, Joe. There you just turned it up. But let's get off top chat. Right. So, how's everything going, mate? It's been a long time. Bloody hell. Oh, yeah, you're, yeah, no, you're good on my side. I'll turn you all the way up on my end as well. So you're on 96%. I've turned you all the way up. We good? Can you not hear you? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, nice. Pumpkin. Nice. See, I tried that pumpkin AF, and I was very hit and miss with that. Some things it was nice on. No. Talk. Talk. Hello. Jay.
Hello. Hi. 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 Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hi. Hi. It's not easy being green.
How is it always this show that always gets fucked? Oh, and
I don't know.
and all of them. Sorry, it's not just this show.
Okay, there, I got it.
We
It got it. Yeah, we got it.
Hey. This tastes
Uh,
dry razor Marcus.
No, and that's kind of what I was getting to when we realized we still didn't have sound. Pumpkin is a really weird one because most flavorings tend to hit more of a natural pumpkin flavoring versus pumpkin mix, which that's a whole fucking different thing in all reality. And once you go into that natural flavoring, you run this like weird like jump rope type thing where sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's more how you mix it with other things. So it's just and I think it still always falls into the whole idea of it's to your personal palate and taste. And some people can taste things, some people can't. Like me, for the longest time, I couldn't do chocolates because I cannot taste chocolate in certain fucking mixes. And I finally found some chocolate flavorings that work and they are amazing, and I need to buy more. But beyond that, just it falls into personal preference and how your palate accepts everything.
See, I can't taste
I do.
pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Anything pineapple.
See, I can taste pineapple. Peach for me is overpowering.
Yeah.
It takes over any fucking mix I've ever tried with peach in it. Which, I mean, if you're into peach, that would be a good thing. But sometimes I'm wanting to taste the other nuances of whatever the fucking mix is supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's really weird. Okay. Like, since this is a coil building show, I'm kind of bringing it back to coil building. It is weird, the psychological portion of what tasting nuances are. And even somebody in one of the discords we're in were asking what's the difference between nichrome and canthal. And honestly, one of the things I found with canthal is flavors are just muted as fuck. At least for me, I can't do canthal. Everything tastes way off. It doesn't taste right. And it hits in a really weird way. Yeah, canthal is just a weird one. It doesn't run as hot either, so it's just like it plays in a lot of fucking portions when it comes to building. So it is one of those things where, like, first of all, the metal chemistries are different, how they play with each other. I mean, even like trying to build canthal coils, because I did try to do some aliens with canthal a while back just for the fun of it, and the springiness, how they react is just a lot more tenser with doing less. And it's just like a really weird, like, difference from nichrome. And then like you go into like nichrome 90, stainless steel, those are a lot softer metals. So they're a lot more bouncier. If that makes any sense to anybody out there. I've tried stainless steel. I didn't see the point. I didn't like it, especially because I don't do regulated all that much, honestly. I mean, this is as close to regulated as I personally get. And I don't care for playing with temp control. I've tried it before. It just seemed way too fiddly for me. Yeah. And I'm the kind of person that loves messing with shit, but for some reason with vaping, I am really, really, really just as simple as they come. And I don't know what it is that this is like the only area where I just don't care to fuck with shit. I will with like other things. I mean, I was a kid that took a VCR part and learned how to fucking put it back together with some missing parts. Fucker still worked, but I was that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just one of those crazy things. Are you muted now? Is Sloane muted now? Is that?
No, we can't be. Hang on. No.
Okay, I don't know. I could still hear you.
Yeah, no, that's better.
But yeah,
I've put the same as you, so we should be fine now. But before we get any further,
I know you with child and stuff. You haven't been able to build all that much lately. I mean, I know we kind of got to chat a little bit before the show, but I hear it's been a very shitty journey, pun intended.
Yeah, it's been interesting to say the least. I've been elbow deep in piss and shit for the past couple of weeks. The whole pregnancy, birthing was fucking, to say the least.
Yeah.
So basically, long short, I had to deliver my own baby because the hospital we went to couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery, and I had to fucking do it myself. But
yeah,
we won't go into that. But no, it's been lovely. But I've just been, I've nearly finished my new build table. So that's great. So I'm happy with that. So I'm pretty much there. There's just one little bit I just need to buy. I bought a track and it's not long enough. I've sorted the echo out. It's just we're a bit behind. You guys are a little bit behind. Yeah, the track, I got my measurements completely wrong. So I'm like a foot and a half too short. It arrived and I was like, that don't look too bad. That don't look too long enough. But yeah, no, it's pretty much done. So I ordered all new audio stuff as well. So I'm gonna have a new audio set up. I'm gonna got an equalizer coming just so everything can sort of I can upgrade everything now.
After show, I'm gonna have to ask you what all did you get, because now you've piqued my interest. Anybody out there that's never seen Mixing It Up, I actually am an audio major. I have an associate's degree in audio production. Yeah. So to me, this is like he just piqued my interest. I literally sat up for that. I'm like, okay, what did you get?
Knowing my luck, I probably bought something that was fucking completely wrong. Because I was going to go for just like the headset with the microphone, but I don't like the big headphones. So,
yeah, but cans are the best for monitoring. I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah, they are. That's why even to this day, like they even do like Bluetooth audio buds and stuff for monitoring, and people still don't fucking use them because they're garbage compared to cans. You get the best sound from cans.
Yeah,
it's like the fucked up shit.
So I've been doing stuff like that, looking after the little one, looking after the missus. I have done a little bit of building, as in I've done the challenge, which, put it this way, before we get into it, it's fucking dangerous. The longer you go, the more dangerous it gets. But we'll go into that later.
Yeah.
Squeaky bum, they put it that way.
Especially with like the kind of drills we have, or you didn't use the big drill, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, the classic clouds or whatever.
Yeah, 6,000 RPM. Fucking rip that shit. Nearly lost an eye, but
I'll say you boys are brave because I only went, I think, 50% on mine. Mine goes up to 84,000 RPM, so I was like at 42.
Well, the first two lot I threw in the bin because
4,400, 4,200.
I tried to rip it, but then the third time where I got it, I slowed right down. Well, I reckon you could call it I cheated a little bit, but I'll explain in a bit. But yeah, so I built myself a couple of pairs of aliens. So I literally wanted to test the drill with the little one. So I had the little one next to me, and I ran the normal drill, the normal hand cordless one that's really loud, and he was fucking fine. So
okay.
So luckily that's not too bad. So I will be getting back to building, but I'll need to finish off my build rig and then just use that. Because jumping from one to the other it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And then when you actually get down to building, you're like, fuck, I'm knackered. We can make a cup of coffee or something, and then you just go.
Here's the thing: at least you guys are able to have the space for like a permanent spot. Right now, I don't have a permanent spot, so I have like a whole portable setup that I can set up at this desk or in the living room, or I take it to work with me and do it on my breaks, just because it keeps me awake.
Oh god, that would be a good thing to keep you awake. But I'm splitting up everything because I build here, so I'm building where I'm sitting now. I'm having the whole string thing. Got a big green screen coming behind, and got my build stuff out in the garage. So yeah, it's I'm upgrading everything. So new labels, new website coming. So trying to do a bit more of that stuff rather than the building, because it's hard to build. Obviously, with the little one being so young, he's only 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
So at least with a laptop, I can move about all the stuff and have a look. But yeah, no, it's been interesting.
I'm playing with shit. Sorry.
That really confused me. I was like, "What have I done?" I thought I pressed another button.
No, that was me. It's more. You guys have seen what I've been like. At least you and Duchess have seen what I've been playing with, and yeah. I didn't know I could put it on Zoom, so that makes this so much more fun.
But yeah, you've been building anything else recently? Anything you haven't tried?
Been playing with bridged coils. I did. Let me see. I still have this guy. I took it out just because it was kind of a hassle, but I mean, I don't know if you could see that, but it's basically
Oh shit! Yeah, I think I remember
two.
seeing the picture. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was me just being ridiculous. If you have a postless atomizer with that, you can make a pretty cool series build, and you can run that in series because that one came out at like a 0.45.
Bloody hell. That's not too bad.
Like all that metal is just because it's one stick of like coil that you just end up wrapping a bunch of different ways. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's insane. Postless fucking atomizer is amazing.
I'm gonna have to give that a go. I'd done my first space alien in the. Oh, it's still in the vapes now because I know because I was seeing Kosher Coils does quite a few space. He does space aliens, and I thought, what is the difference? I've never had a space coil before, and I thought, well, fuck it, give it a shot. And do you know what? I quite like it. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
You don't get the intense crackle that you used to get. I don't personally think there's a decline in like flavour or clouds. I don't notice that much, if any, difference. It was just really weird just to see it all being all gappy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could see that.
Yeah, so yeah, I've been playing around with a couple of bridges. I've done the Mob Mini again. So I've been trying to test out some of my MTL coils. So I've had them got them in the Ether, the Mob Mini, the Wicked. Yeah, and it's so weird. Mouth to lung aliens, it's a whole different ball game.
Oh yeah, it's I've actually had to stretch wire for the first time in my life trying to do MTLs because I can't do a no stretch. I can't. It just doesn't work. It doesn't like getting along with you. It just turns into either mohawks or a giant jumble of fucking wire, and it's nasty.
The one thing that I've really I've actually proper fallen into the rabbit hole, but literally just with these bridges at the moment, is that with bridges compared to say like the Passage or the Nightmare or something like that, you've got a lot of play with where you place the coils in comparison with the airflow. So technically, you can just whack them and clip them, and then just give them a little tug. And if you're a little bit off it, you're generally all right. With the bridges, if you move it the tiniest amount, it changes everything. So yeah, I've just sort of been trying to play with that. It's amazing the different sort of flavors and performance you get just by moving that coil about, just even a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's literally been my game really. But my whole setup for the last 3-4 weeks has been the vapes now. I haven't actually really vaped anything else. While I've been at home having the little one, I'm not vaping around him, so I literally stand under that hood there and puff on the hood. It's just been like the Ether and the Mob Mini. The first mech that I used was on Friday. I got out of heavy hitting built the OG recoil again because I was on that Sloane with that Geordie Vapor, his show. And I thought, you know what, because Birdman was on it. I've seen Birdman's in chat. Cheers for coming. Yeah, and I thought that bastard's going to come out with like a fucking 8 stack, and I'm going to be here with my little Ether, my little thing. I've got to get something that throws a couple of clouds. So I got that and the series mecha, and going from MTL to like full on cloudy was it was a bit of a kick in the teeth. it took me a while to get used to it. But
yeah, for sure.
Massively. But as we're on this sort of subject, what are you vaping on, mate?
Let's see. I got a Hexome with mystery liquid, mostly because I don't remember what's supposed to be in here. And I got the Recoil Rebel on top of that. Got some Hexome build. Then I got the K-Fun on top of this guy, the Paramore. Now I got some NTL coils, and I got some 6 milligram rectum balls, which is the key lime pie one that I do.
Oh yeah.
And
I love that. That's the one you sent me. Yeah, I'll plow through that.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I don't know. An MTL, it's really weird because it has more of the graham cracker than the lime. So I'm still trying to figure that one out for MTL, which I actually sent some samples to a buddy that needed some MTL liquids and stuff. And then lastly, we got the Gobby on top of the Abyss side by side kit style, and in that I got this lemon liquid we did a couple of weeks ago on mixing it up. So yeah, that's me right there.
That's it. Well, I've got the, you've already seen it, the vape snail on the suck box, the Mod Mini on the billet and the ether, and all that is running Bloom. It's my all-time favourite liquid, cucumber cantaloupe. It's so good. And in the series,
that's one thing I'll say. Like at least with like billet and burrow devices and stuff like that, I tend to run everything 3 milligrams still. Like even at like at 0.5, I'm not running higher like nicotine levels just because personally don't need it. It chokes me the fuck up.
I fucked my nic levels up massively.
Oh yeah. I remember you mentioning that a while back.
So I'm all over the shop at the moment. Fucking, I thought, I'll try a disposable. A guy at the shop gave me one. Didn't realise it was fucking 20% Nixels.
Yeah.
And then now nothing does it. So all my Nix strips gone straight back up again. So yeah, I think it's 3 milligram in pretty much everything now. And in my
I'll say this much, like at least with like 20 milligram and anything higher, you're not really supposed to be chiefing on it all day like you do your normal setups. But,
yeah.
I mean, even I've done like Nick salts and all that. It's just I've made myself sick from over going at it.
Yeah,
just keep that in mind.
In the more like when I got it, do you know the flavour was really nice on it. It was like some watermelon splash, I think it was called. And I thought this is really nice. So I'm just sort of chugging away at it, and literally like 30 seconds later, I had to put it down. It wasn't good. But yeah, I got the in the Arbiter, which do you know what? I really enjoy the Arbiter. It's a nice little RTA. It got fuck off bottle of Banana Man. So I ended up buying a litre bottle of it. So I bought the 250s, and yeah, they go quite quickly. And that worked out so much cheaper, so fuck it, I'll buy a litre. But the problem I had with it is my little scales that I got for when I tried to do mixing don't go up to a litre. But I only realised as I'm filling.
Yeah, they say on the bottom. See, right there. 500 grams, which milligrams to grams, they're 1-to-1.
Well, I didn't look at that. I've got that.
That's why I have this guy. This one goes up to 3 liters.
Well, I had the little like drug dealy ones because it was only £2 in the corner shop. So I managed to book, and as I'm pouring, I just looked away and looked back, and I was like, "Fuck, error." So I saw. Luckily, it was just a VG, so I just sort of topped up to what I thought it should be, and it's all right. You can't really do it too wrong, but yeah. So that's what I've been like literally vaping on, but mainly it's just the suck box, which I've got to say, I fucking love that suck box that you sent. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, it is a bit fiddly. You do get the check atomizer, but just have a fiddle about it, and once you get it, you're absolutely fine. Like I maybe got it twice in the past couple of weeks. But at first, it was like constantly check atomizer, but then
it's just very don't screw it down too hard because that will fuck with your shit. And then just make sure your RBA section is actually done upright. It's all prep work just to get a good vape.
Well, I used that in side by side, which was interesting, which I didn't know it had the little side by side thing in the package, and I still prefer it with the bridge in there. But I can't get into the side by sides.
Really,
I like the look of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's you need like smaller tanks. Is the Arbiter a dual coil or a single?
It's dual.
Okay, that wouldn't work.
See, that's why I bought the ether, because when the Abyss first came out, I saw that and I thought that would look great on the Abyss with like a nice, like not a massive drip tip, but a slightly longer drip tip. And then I sort of fell out of love with it, and it's just been on the Odin 100 ever since. Yeah, it's quite a nice little car setup. It's just it's great.
I mean, I got the Kelpie on my Odin.
What do you think of the Kelpie?
It's okay. It's very it. My main issue with it just leaks quite a bit, and no matter how I wick it, it leaks. And if I wick it way too much, it will just give me nothing but dry hits. So
yeah,
you know,
I've had really mixed feelings because when I first started vaping it, I think the second video I watched was vaping with Vic, and he was going on about the kelp. Because I'll give it a go. I couldn't find one. I just sort of stopped looking, and then like, people either love it or they hate it. But it's the same.
I have mixed feelings
because he has an RDA as well. They got the kelp.
Yeah, he had an RDA come out, and I think he has like another tank in the works at the moment. But yeah.
But how's your coil business side going? You do since the last time we spoke.
I've gotten some orders. I've gotten some orders here and there, but nothing too gnarly. I mean, in the end, honestly, like as much as I like selling coils, and I mean the extra bit of cash helps here and there, but a lot of it is just for my own sanity.
Yeah,
you know, because it gives me something to do. It's very calming, even like in the worst of times when you're getting frustrated with shit. It's still very, very calming.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was talking to the missus about a couple of weeks ago. With coil building, I was so frustrated at first. Just to say, like for instance, getting aliens, it took me so long to get them. Once I got them, I was so happy. And then you can go there racking them out, and you're really happy. But then all of a sudden, you'll have that one day or the 2 days where you can't do shit.
Yeah.
So fuck it, I should make a fuse Clapton. No. You're back running it, you're fucking gapping it everywhere. And I fucking swear, shit, fuck, bollocks, arse, and I lose my shit and I walk away. And then you come back next day and then everything's good again. So it's good for your patience. It's really good for your patience.
It is. It helps with that.
And I like taking things slow as well. So it's all well and good. I like sometimes I just go full whack and whack out some aliens. But sometimes I quite like slowing it right down. I said whack again, didn't I?
Yeah, he just said he likes whacking. He just said it. You people heard it. We're gonna get a strike over this, and we won't be able to do lives for a while.
Luckily, I'm still on one, so I don't know how long they last. But...
oh, you're still able to do lives, so you're not doing bad. Because I got like a definite strike, and they took away my lives for 3 months. That was fucking awful. I couldn't do shit live.
I had a community strike, and that was on Nick's stream. So I took the piss out of English people, which was really weird. And I was like, hang on, I am English.
But you are English. How does that work?
I'm not going to say, well, I'll say it because if I get a community strike now, like, I know it's definitely because one of them's dated an Englishman, but literally, he was doing, I think he was doing something with Englishmen where you be careful with them because English guys are dodgy. Don't trust them. And literally, as soon as it said, it pinged up and it went community strike. I'm like, what? So I had to get back out and go all the way back in. And it was like, you've got a community strike. So, yeah, they got an email and everything.
That's weird. That's weird, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you got a definite community strike, though, because otherwise we wouldn't be doing this right now.
This was months ago, though. But yeah, I got an email about it.
Well, I guess it was good that we took the hiatus.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Seriously, we've had so much shit come up that we haven't been able to do the show, and it just sucks. And we're very, very sorry. And I know we already run on a weird schedule. It's like once every 3 weeks, but it's just life, man. Life.
But on the upside of it, I am doing a lot more research. I'm gonna make sure I get this perfect. So it will be getting better. I promise. Nice. You got my promise on that. But I did make a promise. The first live stream I done with no fuck ups, I'd give coils to everybody in chat. But thankfully, no one fucking asked for them because there was like 30 people in. And I got to the end. I was like, ooh, no trouble.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Okay, you heard it here first. If we ever have a good live stream, you get coils. So start bringing everybody in.
Yeah.
Get some viewers in.
Are you going to be doing...
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Are you going to be doing any, like, Christmas, anything for Christmas, like with your coils, like you can do like.
I might do some sales. We'll see about that. I do want to run the. I need to talk to Flavora again and see if I can run the Toys for Tots thing I did last year. Because I like working with Toys for Tots. I've been in group things where there was this one guy a couple years back. He was a truck driver. Dude was awesome. He went by like the Vaping Jackass or something like that.
Yeah.
And he actually put together a huge group of people in a Facebook group. And I mean, we had like people that build hardware. We had like mech builders. We had atomizer makers. We had coil builders. We had liquid. Even DHD was part of it. And we would all just send him a bunch of stuff. And based on how much stuff he got, he made like package deals or whatever. Yeah. And you would just pay like $5 per raffle ticket. And then that bought you in a spot. And if you won, you ended up getting a fuck ton of free shit just for like donating to that. And all the money that we collected went straight to Toys for Tots. I think the last time we did that, we collected about like $4,500 or something like that.
Shit. That's good. It's
so
decent.
That
at least it's a good cause as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, it helps kids that don't get stuff for Christmas get something.
Yeah.
So you know,
it's sad when you hear stories like that. And it's I've got to be honest. Since I even though I had a kid for 3 weeks, but when you see these stories online about these kids who are being neglected, that have nothing, it does hit you. You do feel really sorry for them. You want to try and help them as much as you can.
And I mean, like me, at least growing up, I didn't realize how poor we actually were. And my dad and my mom really made sure that we were taken care of on things like Christmas and stuff like that. They went within their means, but they never made it seem like we were poor until like, you know, as an adult, I look back at my childhood, it's like, shit, we were fucking poor. Yeah, you know, so I would like to give back to any kid that needs help and stuff like that. Cause I mean, shit, it's like the one time of the year that you really kind of have even remotely some kind of form of hope. So
yeah, especially if you're in a bad home, it's the one day of joy in that. And if you get nothing to open to a kid, if you don't get a present, that's no matter what the situation is. No matter how much they say, "Oh, I don't mind," they do.
Okay, so maybe I'll get us the community strike now. Do you know what tamales are?
I've heard of them.
Okay, so it's basically there's like dough, but it's not like a real dough like for bread. It's like that's just the best way I could put it. And it has meat, potatoes, whatever, and it's all wrapped in like aluminum foil or in like corn husk or in banana leaves, depending on what country you get them from and all that kind of thing. But there is the joke of why do Mexicans have tamales for Christmas?
Why?
So they have something to unwrap.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's really bad, but it's hilarious, and I can say it because I'm Hispanic.
Oh dear. Oh, right. Do you want to jump into this challenge before we carry on? Because we'll end up just talking.
Yeah. I still got to pick up my songs for the playlist later. Okay, so there's this game called Satisfactory, and they just did an update, and me and my wife basically had to restart our games. So 268 hours down the drain.
268 hours?
Currently at 13.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad. I had to restart over.
Fucking hell. See, the only game I ever played a lot of was the Pokemon on the original Game Boy. And I think I've done
Same here.
130 hours, and then I put it down, and I never picked up a computer game since.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. I have a good computer. Computer games come aplenty.
Oh, we'll move over to the screen. Do you want to go first, Jay?
Yeah, sure. I'll go first.
Because I fucked up. I don't have pictures. I've got a video. It's only a couple.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So
hopefully it'll play.
Yeah, I double checked it before, but this is my channel, so it's probably not going to play.
We'll see. You just get to hear Sloane going, fuck.
Well, at least you'll be able to hear me say fuck, not like before. It's just muted
Oh, that's
flame into
awesome.
the arms.
Alrighty, so this is the length of the table that I was using, and the fuse Clapton ended up being about a little bit over 9 feet long. And honestly, I kind of Duchess, when I put this down, he said this is going to be a giant waste of wire, and it was a giant waste of wire because I think I went through about almost a full spool of 38 gauge. And I was like, by the end of it, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this again. But yeah, this is like me setting up. There's okay. So the length of the table itself was like 10 feet. What? How many inches is that? I want to say like 7 inches. But I didn't go the full length because then you got to count the drill, the swivel, and all that kind of shit. So it does cut into it a little bit.
So she should change it a sec.
Yeah, that's what's fun is like I have to wait till I get to see it. You, on the other hand, you don't have to wait. You could just keep talking and talking. But yeah, this was interesting because like the first time I tried doing it, it actually whipped and came off of the damn thing and almost hit me in the face, and it like whipped like this, and it caught onto the clamp piece that I have on my drill, and it started wrapping around that. So I ended up having to undo that, and basically I just threw the wire away. I was like, I'm not fucking playing with this. So this was actually attempt number 2 that you see here, and I got it all the way, but fun times.
So the next one is just over 9 feet.
Yep, there you go, 9 feet 3 inches. That's as much as I was able to get, and
But remember, kids, it's not about the length.
it's not about the length, but yeah. So I mean, it was interesting. It was fun to do, and it taught me a lot about how the drill works, how the swivels work. Because after that, I tried seeing what's the longest. Like, there's all the coils I was able to make from that one thing, and trying to wrap all. Because I did wrap those coils. I didn't post a picture of it, but I did wrap all those coils, and holy shit! Yes, it's a pink tape measure. It's
So
my
don't
wife's,
lose it.
and yeah, it's my wife's, and that's longer than the one that I have currently because I only have like a 6 foot one. That one goes up to 15.
Your wife's is the longest.
Yep, my wife's is the longest.
So how many calls did you get out of that?
Shit, I think I got a total of, I think I want to say like 30 coils,
That's not bad.
maybe 32. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's all right. But did you enjoy doing it? Because it was very. It was harder than I thought.
No, yeah, I forgot how mundane fuse Claptons really are.
Yeah.
Because you could seriously just sit there and wait on the wire to go across, and you're just kind of going, okay. And this is that, like, I was still going like at 50, maybe 40% on my lathe drill, and it's still just, it gets really mundane after a bit because you're just kind of sitting there watching it. It's like the whole watching paint dry thing.
So that was your last picture. What I'm going to do, because mine's a little bit. Oh shit! As mine's a video, I'm just going to go back to my screen. So the intro just flicked on and off for a second. So I'll talk about it quickly, then I'll show the video. Fuck me, that was a dangerous build. I did at the time that you suggested the challenge. I didn't think my wife was going to give birth in time. And I forgot that I was in the UK and the weather is shit and it's unpredictable. So I did manage from the end of the garden. I'm quite happy I didn't, because I think I would have lost at least a night. I managed 32 feet.
Nice.
But on the first attempt, I got a 5 foot wobble out of it. The middle of it was just doing this.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It taught me something about length. Like, I give it to M Turk, because the dude does like 10-foot runs of fucking aliens at a time. And how does he not get a wobble in the middle somewhere? Because that shit wobbles fucking hard.
The noise that was coming from my swivel scared the shit out of me. Because even though I've got planes landing, that was loud. That was more scary than a fucking plane landing. But I done a bit of prep work. I soaked my swivels in oil for 3 days beforehand, just to make sure they were lubed up enough. But what I did found.
Oh, wait. You got to mention you have proper swivels now, because, you know.
Well, what I did, I put the big one on, and I put 2 little ones, like the little hook.
This thing. Seriously, like how? I'm still not over that. Mate, it sits on my desk.
I've been making coils on those for, well, not one, about 40 in about a year. Poor little bastards weren't made for them. They were made for catching goldfish. And then I attach them to a drill. I don't know what fucking hit them. But even though I oiled mine up for 3 days, I found the closer I was getting down to the swivel end, it was like proper twisting up the wire. It wasn't catching up, so it was.
Yeah.
And I had. Like,
I mean, you need something that can go faster at that level. I'll be honest, because I mean, I used to do tricore fuse Claptons, and I used to be able to do 3-foot runs with like my second drill that I got. It doesn't go that fast, so it helps, but that shit twists towards the end really hard, and it gets really like impossible to work with after a bit.
Well, what I ended up doing was I used my big drill, and I've still got my normal drill on the vise. So I started going, and then I put the drill on the foot pedal for a bit of a weight, and then just walked down. But mate, it was scary. So I'll play the video. It's only literally like 5 seconds long, and it's just the whole length. So it was. Thankfully, my floor was clean. You'd be able to see the messy table. So I managed to get the whole thing done, and I still haven't wrapped it because it was quite traumatizing. Because when I got to the end, I realised that I got to about this far from the end and realised that there's no way of stopping that fucking drill. So luckily, I had a pair of scissors. So as it got to the end, I snipped it, and as I ran back down it to I was getting whipped by the wire because I wasn't holding the wire up as I was wrapping it. Like it was traumatic. I thought it'd be a piece of piss.
Same here. I didn't think it was going to be like that much of a hassle, but holy crap, that's what I'm saying. I give it to Turk because he does like 10-foot runs of Alien. Like not just trying to do decor, because I do like roughly 8 feet at this point.
Yeah.
Of decor. Yeah, but doing aliens, trying to actually do an alien wrap for 10 feet. I would get bored, I would get frustrated, and I would just say fuck off with aliens, honestly. I know.
Well, I
think my max is about 2 feet at this point.
Yeah, I think this table's 6 and a bit. So my decals are about 6 and a bit, but I would never wrap an alien on 6 and a bit.
Oh God, he's alive.
The fucker turns up.
So see, here's what happened, right?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I went to go see someone, right? And then I thought I saw Sloane, and I got scared, and I ran my car off the road because I was terrified.
Where the fuck have you been?
I had something to take care of.
I told you, Logan took him out back and beat him.
Yeah. Same, buried in the back garden somewhere.
Yeah, that's what happened. Hello, people of YouTube land.
Well, you've missed the. We've done our pictures now, and someone didn't bother sending pictures.
Oh no! So here's the thing. Because I had a really shit situation happen. A few people know about it. And this is actually legit. This isn't me making fucking excuses up. Because I had a bit of a shit situation arise. I didn't get a chance to actually even do the fucking challenge, so I just didn't even do it in general. So I had I had a situation, but I moved literally across the entire fucking country of America. So I'm no longer in Arizona. I'm up in Western New York. So
Have you been
Remember-
there, though?
I don't even
Remember,
have a build desk yet.
Adam, cross country here means like 2 to 3 days, not
Yeah.
like 5 hours.
Yeah,
I could drive to
try.
the other end in 7 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Try. I put 2,300 miles on my car to do this.
Bloody hell. Your petrol's
Yeah,
cheap, so it's
so-
fine.
Huh?
Your petrol's cheap, so it's right.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah. You're
It's
such
getting
a-
expensive. Still not as bad as you guys, but it's getting expensive, man.
Oh, ours
Yeah,
has just gone
it
up
is.
as well.
It is getting up there for sure.
But how you been though, mate? You been good?
Yeah, just kind of dealing with things and getting shit together. I'm trying to. I put together like a little checklist last night of what I need to, in an actual cart in order to buy the parts and everything else for me to actually build a whole new desk, because for me to get a desk the way that I want it, it's going to cost me probably at least a good $1,000, right? Whereas I could just build one for like 200.
Yeah. Well, that's not too
So-
bad. So have you not done any sort of like
I haven't been able to build at all.
mobile building?
Nothing. I mean, I did a little bit of building at Stowe Valley because he's got a built-in 10-foot desk in the back of the shop.
Yeah.
So I mean, I did do, a few pairs here and there, because people wanted coils. So I hooked up the shop with coils and built them. But I mean, outside of that, I haven't even been able to touch any wire.
Bloody hell. See, I would love
Yeah.
to do like what Dwayne done when he builds with no swivels, just hanging off the end of the drill.
No,
10-foot
no,
desk.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I'd love to
just
give
no.
that a go.
Do it. Just do it. I've done it. No, just no. You think that thing giving you a wobble
Yeah.
was a fucking pain? No, that shit will whip you in the face because it does.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit sucks, bro.
Mhm.
I've had it.
'Cause I've done like a foot of just fused Claptons,
Yeah.
and you just have 2 pieces of wire doing this.
Oh mate. But yeah, no, we've just done the challenge. So yeah, I managed 32 foot with
Okay.
with dangerous to say the least. So yeah,
Okay.
no,
How did you get 32? How did you get 32 feet done? I'm curious.
well,
You
I
ran
had
it across the house.
yeah, it's literally a living room and dining room because it's a through room. So I literally
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, who held the drill for you to
no
do
one.
this?
No one. I put my other drill on top of the foot pedal and left it. And then,
Wow.
You
That's
weighted it
fucking
down.
genius, dude.
well, I thought I was to get the missus to help me, but I thought there's nothing worse than dropping her off at her mother's and she's got this big old fucking scar down her face. What happened? Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with that. So yeah, no, I literally got my old drill, which has got the vice still attached to it, just put it on top of the foot pedal, and it just ran. Well, I was saying to Jay, it was scary when I got to the end and realised I had to quick click the wire and run back down the room while I was getting whipped by this wire going fucking mental on me. But yeah, scary. Really scary. But do you know what? It did teach me a lot about length and tension.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm going to take a lot out of it. I've learned a lot. Because
Yeah.
as me and Joe were saying, the first couple of attempts, you think, oh, I'll just hook it up, you'll be fine. No, it's fucking like a deadly
Nah.
weapon.
Right.
Luckily, I didn't get
And,
whipped. I didn't get too badly whipped.
Yeah. And how far did Jay get?
I only did the 9 feet. I was like, after I did that, I was like, fuck that. You're right. It was a giant waste of wire.
I told you.
Yeah, my bin is full of wire.
I mean,
I
I'm sad that I didn't do it because, like, I mean, I now have a big enough space that I probably could have just taken the fucking, like, I could have taken my hand drill and then taken the little swivel piece off of our classic clouds, right, and then just bolted it to the fucking wall over there, and then just walked across the entire fucking house.
Right. I
But-
thought it's nowhere near as simple as I thought it was going to be, mate. We moan about the little like vibrations that you get off doing like a foot and a half, mate. I'm
No, and
talking
it does
about
it does it in a
4 foot
wave
wobbles.
too.
4 foot wobbles.
It does it in a wave. That's the
Yeah.
worst part.
I'm sure.
And the noise, it's like a fucking tornado. It's like a deep rumble.
Oh no, and then especially those drills after a certain level, they start vibrating the tape.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
So what are you vaping on, Duchess?
Yeah, so since I've literally missed the entire show.
You missed the shit show at the beginning. We had no sound for a good like 3-4 minutes. So
Oh, well, I mean, that's fine then. Also, yeah, so right now, in a few setups, I've got Silverback Juice Company. I've got Amy, this vanilla peanut butter brittle.
oh yeah,
Fantastic.
they're the little bars, aren't they? Like caramel with the peanuts in them.
Yeah, I mean, taste is subjective, and I know I'm going to get crucified for saying this, so I'm just going to say it anyways. But it's like a sweeter version of Shakedown. It's kind of what it tastes like to me.
Yeah, I never got to taste that.
Yeah, but I've got that in the Nightmare 25 on top of the Scepter. And then I cleaned it all up and brought it back out finally because I got an opportunity to do it. The Valhalla 28 on top of the Suicide 21700.
Oh, nice. That's a good.
Yeah.
Looks like a good little setup.
It is. It's nice.
I think Jay's
and
internet's
in there-
probably giving up the ghost as well.
Yeah, in there, I'm rocking the very last bit. And there's unfortunately a flavor ban in this state, so I'm going to have to make a trip down to Still Valley relatively soon because I'm now out of fucking cornflake sugar cookie. But that's what's in there right now. And then Boule Bolu in the Axial Pro Series deck, actually. I like 0.43 or some shit on top of the Gen.
Oh, nice.
Just because I wanted something quick and easy so I could hurry up and vape it, and I put it in here.
Yeah, I'm using the series deck on the Tree of Life series mod, series Mac. It's great. I love the actual.
Yeah.
Such a nice vote.
Dude, it's a fantastic setup.
So do you have it full open? I just have the two holes.
For this, I have it full open, 3-hole.
Oh, that's not too bad. So how's everything going? Like, are you gonna once you get all your build rig together, you're gonna be hitting it hard again?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I'm also looking for a job right now, but despite all of that, then yeah, I plan on going hard in the fucking paint, especially because I'm gonna have a shit ton of fucking space to do it on.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. I'll say.
And then everything's hardwood floor in here
Yeah.
because the last place was carpet, and you know how hard it is to go the fucking a 5 foot length of fucking wire with carpet when it constantly twists up or gets caught. Fuck that. That shit sucks, bro.
The only problem is a bit
Oh,
of dust
shit.
stuck in those coils now.
Yeah.
Especially with
Yeah,
the
so,
leakage you can see if you drop a bit of wire.
Yeah, so this is going to be much easier. So I'm building an 8-foot desk, and we'll get everything taken care of and stuff. It's just unfortunate the situation that I ended up in. If I could have brought my desk with me, I would have, and then I would have just added onto it. To be honest.
Yeah, there was no way you getting that table cross country.
No, fuck no.
I just had a message from Jay. His house has lost power, so he should be back on soon.
Oh, all right, yeah.
So,
Well, it's that time of the year that you know, the weather starts to affect all of us.
oh yeah, especially Texas. But how are you finding it being in New York now?
I love it, bro.
It's good.
I love it. I love it so much. Fuck Arizona. That place is like a big bag of dicks.
So you're looking to settle there now? Is it the place?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Because obviously you know that I've been to your country.
Yeah.
Several times and spent a considerable amount of time over there. So far, I mean, and I've been to the East Coast before, but now actually like being on the East side, and dealing with their weather and everything else, like, the weather here is real comparable to what it's like in the UK.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it.
That's good, yeah, because you were struggling with the weather over in Arizona. At least now you've got the a bit more comfortable.
Yeah, it's nice that it's only November and it's already like fucking -2 in the middle of the night, bro.
Yeah, well, that's not too bad. At least you got people that you know around you rather than just being stuck somewhere where you don't know many people.
Yeah, I mean I'm a 4-hour drive from Still Valley. I'm about a 5-hour drive from Tim, an advocate for liberty.
Yeah.
I think it's 7 hours or 7.5 hours, and I could get to Lethal from here.
Well, that's not too bad. So you're quite close to most people then.
Yeah, most people are relatively close. They're all within like 10 hours.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
See, we was going to wait for Jay, so we'll give him a little bit longer before we go into what the next challenge is.
Also, sorry for showing up late. I apologize, dude.
That's all right. Do you know what? Literally, I was thinking the fucktard has got the fucking times wrong. I was like, it is 10, not fucking 9 o'clock.
No, it is 9 o'clock. It was because of your so for 1 week and 1 week only out of well, really 2 weeks, because when you guys go back to British summertime in March, right? Then it'll be like that again. But for 1 week, our times are only 4 hours apart instead of 5 hours apart.
Yeah.
Because our daylight savings isn't until next Sunday.
So yours is a week ahead.
Your guys' was today. Ours is next Sunday.
Yeah, I was going to get an extra hour, but the little one didn't abide by the extra hour in bed. So it fucked me this morning. But no, it's all good. But,
right.
Well, as I don't think Jay's going to probably be back. I'll tell him the challenge. But are you all right with doing it? You going to be good with the challenge?
I swear to God, if you come up with some fucking 10 ply 20 frame quadradecahedron bullshit, I'm gonna fucking slap the fuck out of you.
No. We're gonna go for a nice hedgehog coil.
A what?
Hedgehog.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's. I'm gonna have to try and find a fucking picture of it now. It's I put it on the Discord. It's like an alien, but you have to decore 2 gauges smaller, so you get the 2 ridges in the middle. Do you get what
you're talking about that double razorback, bro.
It's called a head. That one's called a hedgehog. I'll send you all the. I'll send you the specs. But
wait, 2 gauge is smaller than what the core is.
Yeah, that's how it works out. I think this post has been taken.
Oh look, there's Jay.
Oh, we got Jay. Let me screenshot this and I'll make the picture bigger for you. Hey, and he's back. Oh.
He's fixing things. Sorry, Dangle Clock Central over here.
I know. Right.
Yeah, sorry, we lost power for a bit there and that knocked out the internet, so it just kind of turned into a whole thing.
No worries. We thought something like that happened. But
I live in Texas and we have a shitty power grid.
Yeah.
Somebody hit a transformer.
That too.
Thanks, Abbott. We appreciate it.
You gotta keep that border secure.
Hey, he's back.
There we are.
We didn't think we was going to get
What
him.
I miss?
Well, we literally as you were coming on, saying the next challenge is going to be a hedgehog.
A hedgehog. Okay.
So
It's that double razorback picture that he showed us.
Ah, okay.
So what I'm going to say is any gauge. You can, if you want to, use ribbon wire if you want, but it's not part of specs. As long as there's some kind of hedgehog, I'm happy. So that is the next challenge.
I don't even know how to get those ridges in there.
Nick Devine has a tutorial. Nick Devine, man, the dude's always on it.
Wait for that.
Go check out his channel if you want to actually learn how to build coils.
Mate, that man's
For the hedgehog?
insane coils.
I don't know. It has a hedgehog, so.
But yeah, it's just because I saw them and I've been looking at them, and it was a toss up between that and an Enigma. So I decided we'll go for a hedgehog. Something a bit different. So I've got some specs, and I'll send them over to you just to get you a bit of an idea of how to build. Is what I've been sent from Mystic Coils. I was chatting to him the other day for a while, and I was telling him I was thinking.
Was he the bloke that built those?
No, I just got that off of. Who the fuck was that who built them ones? Yeah, let me have a butcher's. Oh god, it's the guy who built these is SCVMDRVM, whatever that says, whatever that spells.
Oh, yeah.
But those were frame stapled hedgehogs, so you can either frame staple them or just straight out just normal round core wires. It doesn't matter because I don't want to touch ribbon wire for a little bit.
Yeah.
I know Adam likes to just pick dumb fuck shit, and he ends up hating it the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna laugh when Jay and I get it done before you.
Yeah. Well, I'm off tomorrow.
And what's gonna be even worse is that my shit has to be fucking mobile, so I'm just gonna randomly set up and fucking do it. You're gonna be like, "Fuck, did you get that done?"
Well, like the last time you just sent me a fucking Google picture like an hour after the show. That pissed me off.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit was hilarious. I didn't know you were actually gonna believe me that I finished it.
I don't put anything past you now. But yeah, no, I thought a hedgehog something a bit different. I've only just seen them. I've never seen them before.
No, I've never. I mean, I didn't know they were called hedgehogs, but I have seen people do those like double razorback designs. So those are real cool.
So I'm interested to see how they vape. Because if anything like mohawks, are going to be shit. But from the look of it, it looks like the ridges are not as deep as a mohawk. So hopefully they'll be all right.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll see.
At least you won't have to go and waste a load of wire or buy new gauges like what I generally make everyone do.
Yeah.
Fucking 10 core aliens.
It's all right.
Oh shit, I forgot about that one. That fucking pissed me off. Something rotten. I think the only challenge I enjoyed and actually got down was the staggered fuse Claptons, the 9-core ones.
That's because you build staggered Claptons.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I built a new pair of 4 cores literally about 3 weeks before the baby was born. So I've re-put them in the Series Mac. It's not the only build I like in the Series Mac.
Yeah.
It's come out quite nice. So, anything new from you, Duchess?
Other than location, no, not right now. Not right now.
So,
Trying to get life back together while I take care of a bunch of personal shit.
Are you looking forward to getting back? You're getting itchy fingers.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I went and bought. It's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit weird trying to like set it up. Like I went back to one of my old swivel mounts, right?
Yeah.
The one I was using before the classic clouds.
Yeah.
And I bought a C clamp, so I mean I can clamp it to the table, the dining room table, but it's real weird sitting at the dining room table and then trying to build coils
With people staring at you while they're eating.
Well, no, not just that, right? But the dining room isn't very where the dining room table is at. It's not very big, right? So I need more space for me to be able to actually stretch the wire out. So I've had to do them in real small, which is weird for me. Like pulling off just a little bit and then clipping it and like setting up. Because I know that I only have like a certain amount of space in order to work with. So that's been a bit difficult to do. That and I feel like I'm wasting wire doing it that way.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to doing real long fucking pieces and just knocking a bunch of shit out at once.
It's weird when you start to upgrade, you start doing longer decals and then you have to go back to doing smaller ones. I found that with MTLs because I was speaking, we were saying earlier, me and Jay, with mouth to lung, I can't do no stretch. So I have to pre-stretch the wire. So going back, so I can't really do like a table decal. I have to do like small amounts and then give it a little tug. And then you wrap it. It's so weird just doing smaller ones. You just feel like you are wasting wire.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, I know how to do like a single alien stick, and I know how much wire I need for the wrap and everything, but yeah, it's more fun trying to do the long runs.
Yeah.
Doing those short.
Do you know, I like just doing a really nice long decal, and then just doing a couple of sticks, clipping it, then you still got the rest of your leg cut set up again. Then you can just go again rather than having to pick up another decal, do that, and then go pick up another one. It's nice just to have it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Sometimes, like if I had like spare wire like left over, and I knew I could get at least another pair of coils out of it.
Yeah,
I would just take it off because I use two different swivels anyways.
Yeah.
Right. So my core wire to do the D core was on a separate swivel, so I would just take the swivel off and put it on the little hook next to me. Hook that one up, do a small little fucking D core, undo it, and then fucking put everything back up and then wrap it all up. So just so that way I wasn't wasting wire, especially because our wire is expensive as fuck.
Yeah, I found my wire's gone up in price, even with wholesale price. It's gone up by £4 something per spool now. I only realised when I put an order in, I was like, fuck, that's come up expensive. Looked at it and all the prices have gone up.
Yeah.
It's all coming through as jewellery wire now.
If I send anything out of the country, like if I have to put it on like a customs form, then I always send it as wire art.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know I sent someone liquid, and that was flavoured lubricant. And that was already pre-licked, nicked up. The poor little Indian guy in the post office gave me such a dirty look. It's Bumhole Industries. No, it's all good. So, I think we're coming to that sort of time now. So, should we? I haven't thought of any songs, so I'm just going to pick the first two that come to my head. But
that sounds awful.
Yeah, there's going to be some interesting ones in there. So, Duchess, have you picked any songs out, Pre, or are you going to be just playing it fast and loose?
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to pick them on the fly. Because I totally forgot to pick anything out, to be honest.
So did I. Jay, have you thought of anything?
I'm gonna go with Confessions of a Dangerous Mind from Logic, and I gotta find a country song.
Brian Bacon naked.
This fucking guy. I have to find a country song.
Nah, I want to go with Gently from Slipknot. How about that?
Duchess.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna go with No Pity for a Coward from Suicide Silence.
Yeah.
You gotta do your hat
And-
like that when you're talking about Suicide Silence.
Huh?
You gotta do your hat like that when you're talking about Suicide Silence, or it doesn't count. Oh no, wait, fuck! I was thinking Suicidal Tendencies. Wrong band.
Yeah. Definitely wrong band.
Definitely
And then the other one, just because their older stuff is way better, at least in my opinion. But we're gonna do band is Job for a Cowboy, and the song is Suspended by the Throat.
I still like Entombment of the Machine from Job for a Cowboy.
Yeah, dude,
Fucking
Entombment
long
of the
ass song.
Machine is amazing.
That intro is insane. Bum, 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 bam, bam, bam.
Just trying to think of a song.
Now you have that stuck in my head.
The
I'm
first
gonna have
one,
to listen.
I'm going to go with Vomitory, Brutalize, Sodomize. It's a really old song.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick. Oh, cunt. Need to think of a good song now. I'm going to go with. Fuck, I can't think of
If y'all watching have any suggestions for songs that you want to add to the list,
Yeah, drop them in chat.
I want to go with Michael Jackson, Earth Song.
do it.
All right, do it. Whatever.
I don't know when that comes to my head.
There's nothing wrong with Michael Jackson, right? He makes good music.
Yeah, there's something wrong with Michael Jackson. It's just not his music.
Oh,
We're not going down this road now.
you know what I meant.
I'm definitely going to fucking community strike now if this conversation continues.
His estate's coming after your channel.
Yeah, right.
Oh. I don't think anyone's got any suggestions. Okay. Well, as it's coming to that time, has anybody got anything else they would like to say or announce or update?
I think I already said everything I needed to say earlier in the show before I got knocked off.
No, I don't really have anything coming up, but for those that are watching, at least, at what did he say? I think it's at 8:00 Eastern, which is 7:30, or rather, sorry, 7 Central and 5 Pacific. Sorry, I had to remember the time zones. 5 Pacific, over on Logan's Instagram. The come down will be happening tonight. So if you guys want to join in and just relax and have a chat, then feel free to come hang out on the IGs. I'll be there with him. So otherwise, if you guys do happen to partake in the Shed Time, I know I'm not part of their crew, but if you do happen to take part in the Shed Time, then head over to shedtimepodcast.com, when your one-stop shop for all things Shed Time.
Cool. Jay, when's your next mixing it up?
We're doing it on Tuesday. I don't know what we're doing exactly. We haven't really discussed it so far, but this is coming Tuesday. Should be a blast either way. And I don't know if we're going to continue doing like fall or like holiday themed stuff, just because in the reality, I mean, we've done so much stuff at this point. Like, hey, I don't know if anybody caught it, but turns out I brought in Anthony Romella as the guest last Tuesday. And we were doing like the Halloween candy episode. And apparently the year before we did the same thing without trying.
I was talking to him, I think it was a couple of days before, and he was showing
Yeah.
me that he had all his recipes behind him. Like he had like the stuff. And it looked so
Yeah, it
good.
looked really cool. I liked it.
Yeah. No, he's a good band, that fella. Oh, shout out Anthony Ravella. Which side is it? This way. Shake and Bake
Shake and
Media.
Bake.
Shake and Bake Media. Duchess, you remember the handles?
I do. If you want to follow Anthony Romello on his personal IG, then you can hit up at I'm_Anthony Romello over on IG, or you can hit up at Shake and Bake Media, or you can head to shakeandbakemedia.com, your one-stop shop for all things Shake and Bake Media.
Cool. Right. So, we will be going back to regular scheduling. I am working on sorting out the shit show of a channel. There will be no more Gandangle cracks, and I still stand by what I said. If like the first stream on Codename Wired, if I don't fuck up, everybody in chat gets a free pair of coils. So
Everybody in chat. So
Everybody.
make sure you're bombarding his streams.
So make sure you get involved. So until next time, I will see you again.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, the mouse is turned.